Magical Fairy Homes. This was the last page we did. And today I wanted to color this one. I think that's going to be fun. And I also just got some new Shuttle Art gel pens. And I want to try them out. So let's see. Oh, don't allow. Okay. Let's do this. That's a little bit better. So I'm going to actually open these up first. Oh, am I going to ruin my nails? Not that they're great, but okay. I got these, I think they arrived last week, and I just haven't had a chance to open them up yet. So, let's see what we got. Oh, gosh. They really have taped them up well. I'm just going to rip them open. Ooh. Ooh, these look good. So I'll probably, oh, look at this, refills. Get out, that's awesome. Oops. Now they're going to be all over the place. So I'm going to put the refills aside. Oh, and they're on the other side. Okay. Get rid of that. I opened them the wrong way around. So look, oh, and there's some that are sparkly. So that'll be fun to use these. I'll use them to add details today. I usually use my Ohuhu or the either the Ohuhu or my other gel pens, which are the jelly rolls, but I want to try those other ones today. Okay, so I'm going to get started on this one. Oh, and I also got some Happy Mail from Lola and Friends, who actually shipped to Canada. So I just opened the package before we got started. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So these are replacements that was able to get from Lola and Friends, and she actually shipped to Canada. So I'm so happy. These were the colors that I was struggling to find refills for. Oh gosh, I'm so happy. So I'm going to open those up now. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I wonder if there's a way to become a like an affiliate or something similar in Canada. Because that would be fun. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yay! So these colors will go well with the page I'm coloring today. I'm gonna put them over here. So if you've been with me before, you know I like to swatch out my colors. So this was the page that I used for the last one. Oh, no, it looks like it went through there. This pad was, the sketchbook is from the dollar store, so it's not the greatest. It's the only one I could find that wasn't like really, really beige, and it is still beige. But, okay. Where is my pen? There it is. So this is Magical. And I'm using Ohuhu brush tips. and Amazon and Color. I think that's how you say it, pencils. And link for everything is in my bio. Awesome. So I think we're going to start maybe with the grass here, and then the walkway, and then I might make these into like crystals. Oh, I wonder how I can do that. So I'm just kind of brainstorming a tiny bit before I get rolling. And the mushrooms, the last one I tried to make them really glowy, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Let's see. Thank you, Gina. Okay, so I think for the grass, maybe I'll try one of my new markers. Let's see. I do want it to kind of be a little bit, not on the darker side, but a little bit muted since it is at night. Thank you, Gina. So this is one of the ones that I got from Lola and Friends, G240. It's a G. Good afternoon, Tina. Okay, so I'm going to start down here, and I'm just going to go over some of those little leaves that are down here. I'm not worried, I'll add in that detail afterwards. And I'm just going to take this green all the way behind, so this whole hill. Uh-oh. This is what happens when you're using the alcohol markers. They do run a little bit, so just be careful. I'm not worried because I'm going to be adding those details over top. And then I use my colored pencils as well. I did. You know where it was? It was on my monitor stand, just to my right here, but it was underneath something else. So I think it was underneath a piece of paper. So I didn't find it for it was like a week almost. I just love how the shading really comes out when you add in the alcohol marker. Okay, hang on 1 second. I don't know why. Is that better? Oh, I don't know why I can't see my likes and everything from my other. Usually I can see it on my iPad, but I can't see it. So every once in a while I will try and look at my phone, which is up here. Hope everyone's doing well. It's a beautiful day here. a little too hot at the moment, which is why I decided to come on live. Okay, let's do the other side. I am gonna do, I think, this green a little bit darker, right kind of over on the other side of this hill. So this side, how about like that? And then those little flowers, I will maybe do that different green. Not sure which one yet. Maybe something a tiny bit darker. And I do want these to be a little bit lighter, so I am going to go around them a tiny bit. These little plants. Looks like ferns. It is bleeding quite a bit, but that's okay. You know what? It's not going to work. It is too fine, so I'm just going to color over them, and then I'll add in that maybe a darker green over these, or maybe I'll use my acrylic. I don't like when when you let it sit for too long, it starts drying out and then creates a line. So sometimes I'll try and blend it out a little bit. Okay, I will let that dry. So that was the G240. Whoops. How about we do this pathway in like a clayish color? What is this? Oh, it's clay. So this is E300. Oh, and I usually add a little bit of gray as well. So while it's wet, actually I'm going to stop, I think, here. And then add a tiny bit of gray. I have a gray out. This is the CG030. And I'm just going to tap some of that gray in to make it look like it's rock, like a stone pathway. And it will lighten up when it's dried. I think, I hope. it. Hey, Mary. Oh, geez. Remember last week when I said I put the wrong color cap on the wrong marker? I just did it again. There we go. Okay, we'll let this dry, and I think I'm going to do the darker green along here, or I wonder, yes, I will. So I'll do the darker green first, here and here, and then I am going to try I'm going to try and do like a crystal effect for the rock face here. Thank you. I felt like it was an appropriate day for the candles and the crystals. That is good. Or maybe a lighter green. I think this might be too light. I'm gonna do it here. Well, that might be good actually. That's what I'll do. So I'm just going to use this light green. Over these little bits here. But recently I'm all into Depeche Mode again. So I've been playing a lot of Depeche Mode radio from Spotify, and it's so much fun. They add in some, like, based on your algorithm, they add in some songs and artists that kind of align, so, or that I've played before. So it's been a fun list. Bring that light green here, a little bit here. It's not showing a big difference right now, but I think it will come in quite a bit lighter once it's dried. Okay. I'm an 80s girl for sure. Is this dry enough yet? I think it needs a few more minutes. So let's figure out what colors we're gonna do for these mushrooms here, and then I'll start laying down the base colors with the alcohol marker. The last ones we did were like really blue and yellow. So I'm thinking maybe like a pink, maybe a pinky purple color. Maybe this R280 would be nice. Let's see. Something bright. And then for the stalks, yellow maybe? I did yellow for the last ones, didn't I? Yes. So why don't I do Oh, jeez. He hijacked my music again. So we're not going to have any music for a few minutes till he's done. He's just in the shower, I think. Good Lord. So maybe I might do like a nice turquoise. So this R280 and maybe this like 322. R280. That's not bright enough. I think I grabbed the wrong. Oh, I grabbed RV. And what? R2. RV. Oh, is it out already? No? Oh, I hate when I put things away and they're not in the right spot. Oh, that is R280. It's not the right color. That's not that color. Okay, we'll try something else. That's kind of what I want. That's more like it. This is R200. And I really do like this light green. So maybe I'll use that for the stalks and then add a little bit of maybe a yellow, light yellow. Kind of like that. So that is Y030. And that light green was the G130. So these are the, oh, that'll be nice. That's kind of mushroomy colors. Oh boy. Let's see. No, he's got my Spotify. Okay, I'll wait a few minutes. I really have a hard time coloring without music on. So why don't I do this first? I'm gonna do the stalks first, and I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of green at the top. Yellow into the green. Just feathering it in a little bit. Let's see how this is going to look. I think I'm going to be happy with this color. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I'm trying to go really carefully. They almost look like they're glowing already. Oh, this is a good color. I think for the gills, I'm gonna do probably a really light fluorescent pink. Maybe this R15, let's see. I'm just gonna go for it. Actually, I better try it first. Okay, that's good. It's gonna be a little bit darker until it dries because of the grayscale color, but it is gonna be a little bit lighter. Yeah, you can see a difference there. How's everyone doing? It's Saturday. I love this color. I can't wait to do my shading. And my my highlighting with this one, with these. I might actually do that one the same because I love it so much. I'm doing good, guys. Been having a lot of anxiety lately. I'm sure it's basically the whole world right now. But, and I haven't been on actually because it's been a busy week. And also I'm trying to finish a blanket for a friend of mine. And it's been really, really, time consuming, but it's going to be so nice. I can't wait to show you guys when actually maybe I'll do like I posted a video not too long ago. I think it was a couple days ago or yesterday. How, whoops, that's the yellow. How hard it's been to work on this blanket. It's been so crazy. The Viking, yeah. So I used it's an online tool called Stitch Fiddle, and it allows you to create like graphs. So basically it's just like a huge graph, and each little spot is a cluster of stitches, like each square. So I've been working on that a lot, trying to get it done for him. It sounds like he's doing really, really well, so I'm so happy. Okay, I love these. And I think, you know what, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna carry that theme right up into this mushroom. So while I'm here, I may as well just keep coloring. Let's start with that light green here. Kind of at the bottom, or the tops of the stalk. And that little fin, I don't know what that's called. It's not I'll just call it the fin. The gills are gonna be that light pink, bright pink color. Thank you. I think it looks great. I love the difference between the two yellows and the green and the yellow. And then I love how the tops are looking. Oh my gosh, hurry up, Greggy. I want my music back. Okay, oh, I forgot this one. And I like to use the brush tip. Makes me feel artistic and amazing. Yes, these are the Ohuhus. And I did just get some refills from Lola and Friends. So I'm using some of them today. Not refills, but the replacements for some colors that I had used all up. Thank you, Mary. I have two Marys. My Marys are here. So I'm just gonna add in this. Oh, that's the light. Okay, so these tiny ones, I'm gonna use that light color because I just goofed. That's okay, I don't mind. I don't mind switching up those little colors a bit. Oh, he's done. Okay, there we go. Okay, back to the music. Oh, it's in the other room. You hijacked my music again. You do that each time. Jim, Dawn's office. There we go.
Just can I have a kiss and then
Yes. There we go. So these are the alcohol markers, and then I'll be going over top with the colored pencils. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mary. Okay, let's do the gills on these. So once I'm done with the mushrooms here, I am going to start with the shading and highlighting with the colored pencils. Oh, I forgot one little guy back here. You guys are the best. You know I love you, right? You know it. And I think I might try like amethyst. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing though. I'll have to kind of figure out. Maybe just a light gray and then some purples in there. I love this black background. That's going to be fun. Try not to cover things up here. Come back and do the stalk of that one. I love those mushrooms. Oh my gosh. Let's just do maybe a light yellow on that one. Should I go ahead and color this? Maybe I will, and then I can really start to do the shading and highlighting and adding in the details. Okay, that's what I'll do. This is going to be so fun. Okay. And I like to add that, like, just flick the color down and then add in that second one, that lighter yellow, and flick that marker up into that other color to make it blend, to blend it together. It does. It's like butter. It's so pretty, and it's such a nice combination. So I just get lucky sometimes guessing what colors are going to work together. There we go. Me too, Mary. This is one of my husband's favorite songs from the 80s. He loves this one too. Just like everyone else do. I might actually bring that green down a tiny bit more. And if you are blending, as always, make sure that the the ink is still wet, damp, just so it blends nicer. Otherwise it will leave a line. And you can see I'm not really worried about going over some of the lines, because I am going to like into the other part of the image, because I am going to be adding details over top. Oh, the song is How Soon Is Now by the Smiths. Oh, you know what I'm going to do for this? I'm going to do the light pink at the top, and then the darker pink, or the reddish color, at the bottom. Let's see if that dries nicely. Iced coffee break. Actually, it's Premier Protein that I had ice in earlier, and it is so good. It's the latte flavor. Okay, I think I'm going to do the same for this up here, but I'm not going to add in as much of this lighter pink, just right at the cap here. Let's do this while it's wet. I want to blend those colors together. I'm just going to flick that darker color into that light pink. Whoops. While it's still wet, I'm going to do this. Give it a little blend. I growl when I get excited. Oh my gosh, a lot. Now I wonder if I should go with a lighter pink for the big one. I used the R15, which is this color. So I think I might actually go super light, like maybe this RV030 or R22. They do blend really nicely if the ink is still wet. So that's why I love using a page protector, because a piece of paper will kind of soak up that ink where the page protector keeps it nice and keeps the ink nice and wet until you're ready to blend it. It does take a little bit longer to dry, but it just turns out so nice. Okay, this is really shaping up. Looks like there's a little bit of a thing there. Maybe RV280. RV280. This is the one we're gonna use. Oh, wrong. I have 2 pads of paper out. Oh my gosh. Good vibrations. So that is the new one. That's the lighter one, and that's the... That one is quite a bit darker. Okay, maybe that's not light enough. Let's see this RV130. Better. Yeah, that's what I want. RV130. This is R15, and this one is, oh, that one I'm not using. Boop. Oh no, this one's running out. That's better. It is running out though. I need to make another order with Lola. I think I did try to refill this one with the alcohol just to kind of, oh yeah, it's really gone. Okay, you know what? I have my Chenruis handy, so I may try and find a light pink out of these. Let's find a nice light pink. Perfect. First try. So this is I'm gonna put CR, and this is 137. So this one's running out. I'm gonna put that aside. Let's see. That was on the first try. That's pretty awesome. Maybe I'll use both of these today. So this is a Chenrui, and they're almost exactly like the Ohuhus. They don't blend as nicely, but if you're just laying down a base, they're perfectly fine. And that's actually exactly what I wanted. It actually, I can't believe how close they are. So I'm going to keep them out. So this is a 120 set, and I believe I got these from Shein, and I've linked them as well in my, whoops, in my bio. Okay, guys, I am going to, oh, the Touch New, I haven't tried those. Let's find, we're gonna start shading. I think I need to move, sorry, hang on one second. I need to move these over. The only thing is the cases really stink. They're, I mean, it's good if they're zipped up, but if you need to move anything, it's terrible. It's not quite the right color. Something a little darker, like more olivey. Oh, there you go. This is a Staedtler colored pencil. This I think will be good for the stems, along with a really, really, really bright yellow. That'll be good. Okay. I've got to try the Touch New ones. Like I don't have enough markers yet. Okay. You guys, I'm at 14K already. Holy smokes. Thank you so much. See, I usually look over to this side and I can see it on my iPad, but for some reason it's not showing me the numbers today. I think I must have done something. Most likely. Okay, so I'm gonna start along here. I'm just adding a little bit of this green where the shading is. And it just gives it a little bit extra. It's extra. The Staedtlers aren't as good as the Color and the Amazon Basics. So you know what? Let me see if I can find one that's better. Oh, what's this? I think this is the one I want. Moss. Yes, okay. Here's a trick. And I do this every time, I think. Because that colored pencil is down already, I'm just going to take an eraser and take some of that green color that I don't want over top of that alcohol marker and just erase it off. And it's just gonna take a little bit of that color off, but it won't affect your alcohol marker unless you're going too hard. So don't do that. That's better. I just use a makeup brush to brush it off. This is the Amazon Basics, which I love. If you've been here before, you know how much I love the Amazon Basics. This is the perfect color. I'm just adding in some of that shading. And I'm going to use a little bit of yellow to gently, just using a tiny bit of the colored pencil on its side and adding in a little bit of highlighting for some of the grass. Then I'm going to smudge. I'm going to use my smudging sticks today. I think so. So I just use the blending stumps. I got these from Walmart, but you can get them pretty much, I believe, on Amazon as well. And I'm just taking a piece of sandpaper and cleaning off the colored pencil from my other projects. Sorry, my brain stopped working. So I'm just cleaning it off a tiny bit. You dance with me. And I'm just blending that colored pencil in. Beautiful. Wonder if this yellow green would also, you know what? Gonna use that for the back here. And I'm just gonna add in some little circles just to give it a little bit of a highlight. the way over here. And all these little flowers here, I'm going to add in that detail after, but I want underneath it to be really light. Not really light, but lighter. Oh, these, I haven't done these flowers either. So let's do these. And then at the end I will, or after I'm done with this green, I will be blending it. So I'll do this stuff too. Wonder if I should, I think I'm just gonna add that in with the pen. Where did that pencil, oh, there it is. My gosh, can't put anything down because then I forget what I've done. Okay, let's add some of that yellow opposite to where I've just added that shading. And then we can blend everything together for the grass. Blending's not necessary, but I love doing it. It makes it look so much smoother. Let's see, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of white just in some spots where I want it to have an extra highlight. Oops, wrong side. This is the smallest colored pencil. I'm gonna have to get one of those holders. And there's no rhyme or reason to where I'm putting stuff right now. Thank you for all the love and the follows, you guys. Okay. Maybe I'll do the walkway next. I have a nice dark brown here. Dark chocolate. Or maybe I'll just use the gray. Yes. Just gonna use the gray to add in some shading. I'll start down here. I'm going to add some shadows along the sides. Just a tiny bit. And the grayscale really shows you where where your shadows would be, where you need to add a little bit of, or can add, you don't need to, but if you are using pencils to add in a little bit of that, the shadows, and it really makes it a lot easier. And you can also play around a little bit with perspective. So you think about as that is getting, as the path is getting narrower because it's going further away, it would probably be a little bit darker. And a little bit of white. Wonder if I should add another color in to the stone. And I'm just adding some squiggles to make it look like it's, the highlights are where willy-nilly. What about this? What about like a gold? I can't even remember what this is called. That's better. And then I'll blend all that in too. Really probably shouldn't have gone so hard there. So I'm just gonna erase a tiny bit where it's gone over. That's better. Okay, now I'm going to do the stems, and then I'll get going on the big mushroom, on the actual house. Thanks, Mary. Oh, Lucy. This is the last one we did, but I'm loving this one so far. I'm so glad you're here. Everybody, I'm so glad you're all here. Let's see. A nice light pink for under here. Or maybe I'll use white for the little gills there, like just a little highlight. Sorry, I have to hold this pencil really funny because it's so tiny. Let's see if that's gonna look okay. And then maybe a little bit of a dark pink to add in a little shadow along here, so I don't lose that pink color. Alrighty. What can I use that's not gonna be too... I don't wanna mess too much with that red. So let's test out. I think this is gonna be a good red. Yep. And then what about the highlights? All right, I think I found two winners right away again. It's been a good day. It's been a good day for that. So I'm gonna start at the bottom. Let me start over here. I'm just gonna add some shadows at the bottom. Try and make them look nice and rounded. And then a little bit of that light pink at the top. Or I wonder if I should do white. Maybe I'll do white. I think the white might look good. And then when you blend it in, it just softens right up. Let's see how it looks. I always like to test it on some of the little ones first before I go crazy on the big one. You know what? It doesn't blend in very well. Oops. I'm just gonna erase a tiny bit. I don't want there to be lines. You know what I mean? I want it to be nice and soft. Let's see. Got a light green. Sometimes a green looks really good on the red and makes it nice and glowy. Actually, that's really good. I'm just using, okay. Yes. Hi, Tasha. Hello, everyone. Okay, Tina, you know what happened? So I released it, and then it takes like 3 days for them to publish it, but it came back because on the back the font or the letters were too close to the top. So they said you need to redo it. So I had to redo my cover page, and they only sent that to me today. So I've had to do that twice. And I was really careful, and I used the exact same template from a previous one. So I don't know why. I don't know why it gave me such a hard time. Anyway, it should be out so 3 days from today. But I'll definitely let you guys know as soon as it's ready. But it's going to be so cute. It's called Pretty Rebels. And I made sure I didn't write it as emu. They're punk. They're punks, and they're punks and emo and like rockers, punk rockers. That looks really good. I'm really happy with that. Awesome. You'll turn 61. Get out. That's amazing. I have to say, even with the health issues, my 50s have been great so far. Okay, let's move on to this guy. Let's start here. Using that bright yellow. Well, I'll try and come on Monday, Tina, and I'll wish you a happy birthday. But if I don't see you, happy birthday. Yeah. I know. Guys, how did we make it? I keep saying to my sister, one husband, I said, how did we not die when we were teenagers? The stuff we did was completely off the charts. Anyway, we're here now. And I guess that's what matters. I do like the green on the top of this red. I think using the Q-tip is the key for these little mushrooms. Did I have, I had the light pink. Oh no. Oh gosh. Well, I'm glad you're here then. Before I go too further up, I think I'm going to finish off this little stuff at the bottom. Like my little plants. So I'm going to use, some acrylic pens, markers, I mean, to add in some of these like little leaves. Oh, Tina, that's awesome. I like blending it in to give it a little bit of a subtle. You want to see the grass, but I don't want it to be too stark. And I like how this one, it does stand out, but at first it looks like it's going to be really, really light, but this color is actually not too bad. Come on, boy, cry. Sorry, I'm concentrating, obviously. Can't talk. Can't talk coloring. And then I'll do these little flowers. Okay. And then I think I'll do those ones lighter, a light green. Maybe this this might be too light, but let's try it. Me too. Okay, that'll be all right. Maybe I'll use this green up here, like little dots. Make it look like grass, and then I can go over it with a darker, and it just makes it look a little bit different than the other grass. And then I'll add in those little flowers. It's almost like a little creeping flower shrubby thing that I want it to look like. Blue flowers, I think, in here. Really should be shading and highlighting all this stuff up here. I'm gonna do these flowers yellow down here. Almost forgot about them. Sometimes it bleeds, guys. And sometimes I just take a white, I'll wait till it dries, but then I take a white colored pencil over top. And now that this has kind of dried a bit, this the acrylic marker, just gonna add a tiny bit of shading in there to make it look like it's not so opaque. Probably should have just done that in colored pencil. Oh, this stuff? Yeah, I need to do, once I get up here, I'll finish that off too. And I also still need to shade and highlight all these anyway. Wonder if I add a little bit more of this light green. Okay. Sometimes I just take a white colored pencil, and it's not going to take that alcohol marker away, but it will lighten it up a tiny bit. I wonder if my charcoal pencil would work better. I have a charcoal pencil. That's better. Okay. I don't love, I shouldn't have done these in acrylic marker, but it's gonna have to be the way it is. Okay, so I'm gonna do the shading and highlighting for the rest of this, and then I'm gonna do like the background, the trees, and the rest of this garden here, and these are gonna be like an amethyst rock. So I wonder if I can look up how to do it. Maybe I'll just wing it. I'm just gonna wing it, actually. I'm just gonna wing it. Okay, let's do these little mushrooms. It's this color, this red, and the green. I'm just adding a tiny bit of the colored pencil. Thank you so much. It's been so fun to color. We've been having a lot of fun today. I'll save that one for after. I'll do the little ones, and then I'll do the big one. color correction with a white colored pencil. Hides it a little bit. Just gonna add some little shadows, some shading. Smudger. Oh, I was going to use a Q-tip, I think, for the little ones. Oh, I didn't shade that one. This yellow over top of that pink alcohol marker is it really pops. It really makes it kind of a different color without changing the color, if you know what I mean. So I'm just blending that colored pencil with a Q-tip for the small ones. I do use a blending tool, but thank you so much. It's just using the alcohol marker. This is all alcohol marker for this, but then you add in your shading and your highlighting with the colored pencil, and it literally takes 0 time to do. I need to do these. Like a new emotion. Is it waiting with you? And you don't need a lot for a huge impact. And then blending it all together is also the key. I think I forgot this stem. There. Let's make it a lot more green. Probably should use something bigger for that one. Alrighty. I think for these, just going to add in some colored pencil and then a little bit of the light green and maybe some yellow. Just makes it a little bit of a different green, you know? Maybe a little bit more of this yellow over here. I keep going in and changing my mind about what I want. right in front of my face. I know it. Or did it go? Oh, there it is right in front of my face. And this is what I'll use also for blending that in. Let's start with the yellow or the green. Let's start with the green. So I used alcohol markers first. So this, right now, I haven't done the shading and highlighting on the this big mushroom, but I have on all the other little ones. So when you put down the alcohol marker first and then add in your colored pencils, it just speeds up that process by a lot. I do like coloring with colored pencils, but I'm too impatient. So I use the alcohol markers first and then go over it with the colored pencil. And you can have so much fun with the colored pencil because it does add more dimension, but it also allows you to kind of change the tones a tiny bit and give you colors that you wouldn't normally have with just alcohol markers, if that makes sense. And now this bright yellow. This kind of ran a little bit, so I think I'll try. Let me erase a little bit of this here. And I'll try and go over it with the white. I think I did that already, but that's better. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Terry. I do love using the two together. I actually might use a little bit of white in this too. Like in the middle part here. Forgot this side. Let's give that a blend. And if the joy of using colored pencils as well is that if something is a little too stark or you want to change it, you can erase it and then do it. It doesn't take it all off, but it does improve it quite a bit. Hi, Hillary. Hello. I am going to use a little bit of my Just Art acrylic marker, and I want to make this fin super, like a little bit lighter here, this little part here. Whoops, that didn't work out how I wanted. I shouldn't have swiped up so hard. Maybe I'll use a Q-tip. That's gonna dry if I don't smudge it out. Let me get a Q-tip first. Maybe I'll use white instead. That's actually not bad. I just wanted to lighten it up a bit, and acrylic marker is really good, especially if you're going to blend it in a bit, at making it a lot lighter. Okay, let's go on this guy. I am going to, because I did make a little bit of a boo-boo there, I'm gonna add some dark gray and just make that little spot here a little darker. Thank you, I love it so much. It's turning out so well. Not to toot my own horn, but it's looking pretty cute. Some of this color pencil. And I think I'll do white as well. Or maybe this fluorescent green. Thank you, Brooke. Okay, let's try this. Jeez. Color. My color pencils, guys, remember? Don't drop your pencils. This may not work. But I just want to try and add a little bit of glowiness. Glowy. Iridescence. That's better. Just a little bit. Sometimes adding a green or a light yellow over top of your color just makes it sparkle. And I'm going to blend it. Just adds a little bit of dimension and a different color there. Now let's do, so the alcohol marker here, I'm going to shade it with this Amazon Basics red and then highlight it with the yellow, and I think I was using a green also, so these two colors and probably the white. Probably the white. And then I can add, you know, little details. I might add little white or yellow dots, bumps, whatever they are, those thingies. But let's do the shading. And I think I am going to go around here. Maybe I'll do it with this pencil. Let me get it nice and sharp first. Gosh, I have so many light colored pencils always end up just along the right side of me. That's better. That's better. That's what I wanted. Bum, 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 bum. Make it all that same reddish color. Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. That's way better. Okay, now we start the shading. So I'm going to use kind of that, use the shading from the book. Just follow those lines with the colored pencil. Kind of want it to look rounded, so I'm not doing the whole thing, I'm just doing it in spots. And you want to make sure your colored pencil, when you're shading over top of the alcohol markers, isn't scratchy, if that makes sense. You don't want it to scratch the paper. That's why I'm kind of holding it to the side. I've made that mistake before where I just kind of go for it and it makes a mess. I'm also going to add some shading under this little window. And I will be coloring that in. All right. Which one do I do first? Maybe the white, a tiny bit of white first. Maybe right at the top. And then the yellow and then the green. So I'm just going to use a little bit of the yellow because I think I like the green shade a little bit better. Oh, amazing. What? Where did you find Laurentian colored pencils? That is so cool. I haven't seen those in years. Tasha, I haven't. I gotta try it though. I didn't do it today. I keep forgetting. Oh my gosh, that's like vintage. Give this a blend. Maybe a little bit more red on this side. Oh my gosh, amazing. Thank you. Do you have a tutorial for that? Because that would be so fun. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, they always break. I don't want to go over too much of the edge with this red, but I want it to have a little bit of a contrast in spots. This, I'll color that right now. And then I'll add in those little, the little bumps after. So for blending, it's a blending tool. I just got this at a pack of 6 at Walmart. You can get them online as well, I believe. And you can see where I've already used or I've already smudged some of my work. Before you use it on a different color, just take it. Some of them are the size that you can put into a pencil sharpener, but it's only paper. So if you use a piece of sandpaper or if you use a nail file, just take off some of that color and then it's nice and clean for your next. You don't want to transfer that color onto your pretty page. Hi, Heather. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do my flowers down here, so just gonna add in some colored pencil and some colored pencil, maybe some light yellow. Just to give it a little bit of oomph. Okay. Oh, that's great. They make such a difference. It makes a difference when you're not, when you keep it nice and clean. Although I don't keep a lot of things nice and clean. Break time, sorry. Okay. I guess let me do the windows and the little door And then I'll add in the little spots here, and then I'll do the background. Oh, you guys, thank you. Book is Magical Fairy Homes. And here's a couple. I started doing this one for my YouTube channel. And this is one we did on the live the other day. And here's today. See, you can have so much fun with them. The pencils I'm using, some of them are the colored pencils, and some are the Amazon Basics. I don't know if you can see that, but I love, if you've seen me before, you know I love the Amazon Basics pencils. They're really, really good for the price. I love mushroom houses. Okay, I was gonna do let's do the windows first. So I'll do them in like a brown. Maybe this YR10, let's see. Where did our love go? I think that'll be nice. It's a nice reddish brown kind of. I don't think I'm gonna do the little window panes with this color. I think I am going to use a gel pen for those. Oh, really? Sassy lady, thank you so much. I dropped my color pencils. I dropped them when I was first starting my coloring journey, and I didn't know how brittle and prone to breaking they would be if you dropped them. So, not that I did it on purpose, but still, I was like, oh my gosh, these are ruined, but I will try that for sure. I'm going to do this part of the door the same as the window frames. I'm very matchy. I like things to be matchy, even though it's a whimsical fairy house. If I was a fairy, I'd have everything matching. Okay. Why don't we try one of my new Shovel Art gel pens? I'm going to use a yellow for the window frames. Ooh. That didn't take much. Sometimes gel pens do not like to work. Oh, that's not bad at all. My house would match my wings. Exactly. So using different mediums is fun as well. So I think I might add maybe a little glow here and in this one to make it look like they are inside. Oh, and the door too. Oh, Oh, that's so great, Tasha. Thank you. Okay, what color are we gonna do this door? I may as well do this while I'm doing the windows. I think maybe we should do that like this blue, something bright, maybe to kind of match the flowers. I told you I was matchy. Fun fact, I was a member of Shades, the Corey Hart fan club. I used to love him so much. I wear my sunglasses and so I'm gonna use a brown gel pen for around the window. And then on the, is that gonna, oh, I should really, there. Gel pens are so great for adding details. These shuttle art pens are so good. I'm so happy with them so far. Sunglasses at night, so I can. Little doorknob. How's this for the blue here? Good. A little bit of white in there, I think. And just adding a little bit of shading to the windows. And a little highlighting. The white shows up so well. I'll blend it in so it'll look nice and smooth. Thank you for sharing and all the love, you guys. Okay, let's give this a little blend. Soften that up a little bit, and then I am gonna use my chalk pastels and a Q-tip. And probably the yellow to add a little glow. In the windows. Okay, that's good. I wear my sunglasses. smudge that one? Yes, it did now. All right, I'm gonna do the little bumps now. 4 o'clock. I'm just seeing how much time I have left. Because I really should spend some time with the hubby today. Might use this cream color instead of like a stark white. I think that will be good. It's not as harsh. Do we like that? I think so. I don't want to put too many on there. Maybe just on sometimes on one side. Sorry, I'm trying not to cover the picture. I really should learn how to do these little spots better. I like that they're subtle. Sometimes when you do them too stark, they look a little weird. Okay, I think that's good. I don't want to add too much. Okay, so I think I will do the rocks, like do my alcohol marker for the rest, and then I can go in and add in the colored pencil. So let's think about let's do the trees. Trees, this, I don't want to go too dark. That's perfect. Why 145? My scratch pads end up getting a little bit messy, but that's okay. Oh, and let's do the rocks are going to be a gray, really light gray. So I can go over it with the lavender. What's this one? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's going to be perfect. So I'll put the gray down first and then add in some of this lavender or violet, I think it's called. I can't read. It's too small. I can't read it. And then the green I'll just use, how about something really nice and light? What's this one? That's good for the leaves. So I'll get that all done, and it'll go pretty quick because it's just putting down that alcohol marker. Sorry, just gonna have to cover it for 1 second. Actually, I can go there. Sometimes the angles are bad. Even leave, you don't even really need to shade and highlight if you don't want to with these books, because it's already done for you, really. Here comes the fun part. Okay, I'm gonna have both of these with the lids off, the caps off. So I'm using the gray and a purple. And while it's still wet, I'm gonna add this gray in. While it's wet, I'm gonna add in some of this purple. I don't know. I think that'll work, actually. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. Just trying to make some amethyst stones, I guess. I don't know. Thank you so much. Thanks for finding me on the FYP. And thanks for clicking on. You guys are so great. I love you. I love you guys. So I'm using, just so you're up to speed, I use alcohol markers that I'm putting down now. And then I use colored pencils to shade and highlight. Thank you so much. This is one of my old ones. Did I get a new one of these? I did. Okay. And I did that because I knew this was wearing out. And if you're blending those colors together, make sure they're still wet for the alcohol markers. Now, a nice light purple, like a amethyst purple color. I really need to pull out my big, I have a huge thing of colored pencils, but I always gravitate towards my little box here. These are my Amazon Basics, and I'm gonna use that one. Ooh, here's a nice pretty purple. Okay, I think I've got the colors for the rocks. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no clue what I'm doing. Maybe I'll put this stuff, whoa, sorry. I think I'm gonna start with this, like a light purple. And just add in some more of that lavender color. Silver. Silver may not actually work on here. No, it's too light. Or it's too similar. So I'm gonna try this charcoal pencil and see if it'll let me. It will. In spots. I should have done this first because I know this pencil doesn't like to work over top of colored pencil, because it's a charcoal. But this will be good to kind of add in some like accents. It's so much fun, and it makes it go by so much faster when you've got the two. I love the look of colored pencil, but I don't love how long it takes. So it's so much more fun, and it's almost like not instant gratification, but almost, yeah. Here, I'm gonna add this. See how nice it goes down when there's no colored pencil there. The charcoal pencil. And then I'll blend it when I'm done. So you don't have to stick with if you're using the colored pencil and the alcohol marker, you can do that with, you don't have to strictly use it with the Greyscale books. You can use it with the Bold and Easy as well. Just adding some of these lines in here. Oh, I'm gonna add some glitter. And add a glitter marker. I am going to shade or blend it first, I think. I'm just adding some like crevices in here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Okay, let's see. Oops. blending tool. I think I'm going to clean it off, though. I don't want the red or anything to get on that. So I'm just taking that sandpaper and just cleaning that off. I try not to do it over my page because it gets a little bit messy. So the blending tool just really softens those colors together. And I am going to, I think I'm going to use that glitter pen. Thank you so much, Christina. Okay, so let me get a Q-tip, because I think I want to smudge it a tiny bit. Let's start down here. I don't want it to be too harsh. I really want it to be like veins. Thank you guys. Thank you all for the gifts and the love today. You've been so awesome. I wonder if I should maybe outline some of it in white. Should I try that? That would make it kind of glowy. Maybe with a gel pen. Just so it kind of, oh yeah. Oh, you guys can see that shiny bits, but it's really subtle. Okay, let's outline it with one of my white, maybe a gray. Like a light gray. I don't want it to be too bright, too bright. But I think that would probably be good. It's almost the same color as that gray. Let's see, was there another one? There might be one that's a little lighter. Just kind of in between white and gray. Thank you, Beth. That one's a bit better. This is Magical Fairy Homes. We did this on the live the other day. Here's another page I started for my YouTube channel that I haven't quite finished yet. And we're getting through some. I've only done a couple this month, but it's Magical Fairy Homes. Thank you so much. Oops. Okay, let's try this. Just kind of want to go over some of those harsh lines to make it look like it's veins. Am I losing the effect it's got though? Maybe not too harsh. Keep it nice and I think that's better if you smudge it out, like if you smear it a little bit. And I know what I'll do. I'll use my little pen. It's got little sparkles on it. Oh, thank you so much. I've been coloring for about a year. I mean, I've been coloring most of my life, but just started coloring for anxiety about a year ago. As an adult. And also creating coloring books. Yeah, that's cute. See you on the radio. Okay, let's start with this. Gonna add a few veins in here. I think this song played last time we were on. I think it repeats a lot of songs, this playlist. I don't mind. Thank you, Terry. And where did I put that sparkly glitter marker? Did I put it back? No, I didn't. Oh, there it is. So for this side, I think I'm going to smudge it with my finger so it doesn't dry too fast. I don't want it to dry. I want it to give it a little highlight without it being too stark. That's not bad. It is a tune. I love it. Really should do these with alcohol marker. I don't know why I grabbed my acrylic. I'll just add in some of these little. Let's add in some there. Those are leaves. Okay. And I'll take this. Actually, I might leave the tips white. I think that looks cute. Oh yeah, and I gotta add my little sparklies. So did these turn out to look like amethyst? I don't know. But I'm not upset that I did it. This is really pretty. Oh, I didn't do. I'm just really quickly going to add in some shadows. Some shading on the branches. It's called Depeche Mode Radio on Spotify, but I think they curate it for you based on what you've listened to in the past. I'm not entirely sure. Thank you so much, Terry. Just gonna add a little bit of this green colored pencil and this light green too. And then I'm gonna actually for the little sparkles, like the little fireflies, oops, I think I'm going to maybe use my pastels again. After I blend this stuff in. It doesn't take a lot to get everything blended together. Do we feel like something's missing here? I don't know. Let's get these little fireflies Maybe I'll use colored pencil and not the, I don't think I want to use the chalk pastels. Sorry, brain fart again. It'll add a nice glow if I kind of go over top of that black a little bit. It does. You can have fun with this. They do look like fireflies. And now, I think I'm going to go in with my fluorescent gel pen. This is my Ohuhu. And just add little dots in addition to that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Christina. I mean, some of the stuff I'm doing is a little like unnecessary, but I just enjoy it. Okay, oh, you know what? I know I did, I used the acrylic marker. I think I'm gonna try this gel pen. Let me see. Oh, do I have a fluorescent one in my new pad? I do. Let me see if this one will work better than the Ohuhu. No. I think it's because I've already put down the marker. So I'm going to go back to this one. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. These frilly gills. I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna go over with this. If I can get it to work. I'll have to go slow, I think. I like that. It actually looks better when you blend it in a bit because it doesn't go down very well over top of that colored pencil. So give it a little bit of a blend. That's better. I should do like here. It really doesn't want to go on. But if I smudge it out a bit, it kind of just makes it. Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I'm going to do. I'm gonna add a little bit of white. Chalk pastel, just along this part of the gill. I want to try and make it glow more. Thank you so much. I love this book too. Okay, that's not bad. What about a little yellow too? I think the yellow would be good because everything's kind of glowy with the yellow. Ah, that's awesome. Promise you, I promise you I'll. So using the chalk pastels, just also, it adds the same thing as the colored pencils. Oh, you did, Christina. Thank you. That's not doing much up at the top there. Okay. But promise you I'll. I think this is what I'm going to do here. Thank you so much, Melissa. A little bit of a glow there. That's how it starts. Honestly, you guys, try the alcohol markers and colored pencils if you have them. It just makes it go so much faster and it's so much more fun. And the chalk pastel, I mean, I got these at Walmart. I think they were $5. And some gel pens. There's some gel pens in here, but I don't know. I love it. It's so fun. And then I go crazy after I think I'm finished. And I add in more stuff. Sometimes I'm like, you gotta stop, girl. But I don't want to. So that's subtle. I didn't want it to be too like outright glowy, but it is kind of, it's got that little bit of a, looks like it's got a little shine to it. Maybe I'll put a little bit of darker stuff there. I need something darker here. So, I'm gonna take my black. And I just kind of accentuates that a little bit. And you can do that anywhere you want extra shadows. A little bit of the black. That's a fun way to add, I've not done this before, but that's a fun, actually fast way to add shading. And it's fast. Maybe next time I'll try doing my shading and highlighting just with the chalk pastels. Yes, I had to buy some individually, and I'm in Canada, so it's hard to find them. But I found somebody tagged me in Lola and Friends, and she just shipped me a bunch. Like, they just came yesterday or the day before. So I'm so grateful that I found somebody that will ship to Canada. So you don't have to buy a whole new set, which is bananas. I don't like these. I don't know, maybe I'll use a pen. Let's see here. No, that's no better. I don't know why I did that. I should have just used the colored pencil like I had been using. So I'm gonna try outlining maybe with this dark green. I think that's a little bit better. They just look a little wonky. I should have just colored them in with colored pencil. I don't know why I did this. When I'm taking a ride with my best friend. Sometimes just adding a squiggly over top makes it look like it's not completely opaque. That's a bit better. That actually looks better. I'm taking a ride with my best friend. Just when I thought I was done, I keep going. Ooh, that actually blends not too bad. So I will try that next time. I'm going to try shading and highlighting with the chalk pastels. So if you guys color, try different mediums or use them together if you can afford it. I've been collecting alcohol markers for sure. I think so. I mean, I've been coloring for a year and I've just had to replace a few of my colors. So they've lasted quite a long time. Some little scribblies. Oh, Sherry. Of course, yeah. Kitten, did you? It takes some time and practice and just have fun. Honestly, it's a creative outlet for me for sure. Just want to soften up that's way better. Lesson learned again. I think I said that last time. I wasn't going to do that. Holy cow. Thank you so much, you guys. Am I should I add anything else? Maybe some little pink or yellow flowers in these little gardens. Maybe some little yellow bits, like fireflies in the garden here. Oh, that looks better. See, it's just a little, for me, it's a little details. Thank you guys so much. These little pens don't always dot very well. Thanks, Cynthia. You guys are so awesome. Yeah, they don't dot very well over top of the color pencils sometimes. Let's do some orange flowers. This orange doesn't show up. Okay, not that one. Ooh, what about red? I have a red. Oh, wait. Let's see if my Sharpies work. This is a little bit better. That's better. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I'm done. I think it turned out really well. And I'm glad I fixed these up because I did not like those, but they're looking not too bad now. Thank you so much, Christina. Thank you guys so much. Oh, and thanks for all the follows. I'm seeing a bunch of new followers. Thank you so much. Am I missing anything? Thank you, Kitten. I think I'm gonna... Thank you, Kristen. I think I'm gonna test out the chalk pastels just to add a little glow around these. The chalk pastels are so fun to use. Yeah. That's what I wanted. I wanted it to glow. So I'm just using a little bit of chalk pastel on that Q-tip. Boop. And then I brush it off with a old makeup brush from the dollar store. And it's really subtle on the black. Yay! Yeah, that's pretty cute. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go in with a black colored pencil, just in some spots where I think it needs to be a little darker. Give it that contrast back. When you go over top of it with colored pencil, it takes some of that dark in part of the image away. It's all to you. You can tell I don't want to stop coloring yet. I don't think there's too many more places that need it, but it does accentuate the colors a lot more though when you add those shadows back in. It's so fun. I never stop. Oh my gosh. You can use a gray too, but sometimes I find the black is nice. Next time I will, like I said, use the chalk pastels to see if I can get it really, use them for the highlighting and shading instead of the colored pencil, but we will see. I'm using Amazon Basics colored pencils and the Color. So they're the two, and some Stadlers, but mostly these two brands. Yeah, I did add a little bit of glow, but it's not really showing up. And I wanted to kind of see some of the glow here, although I wonder if I'll use let's see if I can make them glowy. I'm gonna try a little bit of that. No, it doesn't, see, it's not showing up. Actually, that's not too bad. Okay. Doesn't really show up very well. So I'll make color over that. And that's a thing with the colored pencils. You can kind of not fix things, but hide them a bit. Awesome, you guys. Thank you so much. That was so fun. I do like these. I think next time I won't put the glitter on them and really just kind of focus on, although it doesn't look terrible. Looks like veins. Looks like the veins. I don't know if you can see it. That turned out cute. I like it. Thank you guys so much. All right. Okay, so today is June 14. Oh my gosh, I just realized I didn't, usually for YouTube, I do my monthly wrap up and I haven't done one for May. It's almost the middle of June. Oh gosh, DE, that's me. And we're at 23K, that's so awesome. Thank you so much. Let's take this out. So you guys always make sure you have a barrier sheet in behind your work because it will bleed through. You can see where the marker bleeds through here. And I use a sheet protector with some paper in it, just to give a little extra sturdiness. And you can wipe these off. Let me show you. I just use, where's my alcohol sprayer? I have a little thing of alcohol. I just have it, of course. Well, there it is. So I just use a little spray of alcohol and wipe it off with a cotton pad, and it's reusable. I've been using this one since I started using alcohol markers, so it's lasted for almost, I guess, a year. And yeah, super cheap and easy and reusable. And it lets you blend your colors better with the alcohol marker because it keeps those markers nice and wet. So, I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do next. Oh my God, they're so cute. Thank you, Lucy. Oh, maybe this one. This one looks sweet. They all look sweet though. It's gonna be hard to decide. I like the ones with the black in the bottom and behind them too. Right? Like, I do like this one, but I like the ones with the black. Whoops. And I have to finish this one too. I'll do that one for my YouTube channel. But it's going to be hard to decide which one to do next. Maybe I'll do that one. I don't know. There's my intro page. That's me. And that's the book.